MVTV, great to have you with us for a Wednesday night, middle of the week, grand final weekend coming up. Love it. Steve Chalmers, Craig Freeman with me, but tonight it's got nothing to do at all with grand finals.
No, we are approaching, of course, the final weekend of the season.
Yes.
But we're looking ahead to the 22nd of September, Big V Awards night, Melbourne Pavilion.
The Melbourne Pavilion, okay. Are you going?
I'll be there.
Have I been invited? Have I?
Hopefully not.
I don't think I've received an invitation.
Hasn't come in the mail yet?
Don't think I've received anything.
Must have got lost.
That's a bit nasty. What's going on with that? Awkward, Steve.
Don't look at me.
What do the young people call it? Isn't it orcs or something like
something
that?
like
Is that right?
Yep.
You didn't get the Facebook?
I didn't get anything.
Wow.
Didn't get anything. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Might be a message in that, Steve. Get to work. Youth League 2 women.
Related note, we're looking for applicants to sit in the middle.
That's right. Send your applications in. Youth League 2 women.
Award nominees.
Can you tell me what's up on the screen for everybody to look at right now so I know what I'm referring to?
Right,
Mr. Production Meeting,
Right
Steve.
now is the 2018 Youth League 2 Women MVP nominees.
Well, I reckon that I'm looking at... Can I call them by their nicknames?
Go for it.
I reckon Tuppers would be up there. Yes.
Yes.
Windy would be up there. Cootsy would be up there. Double A would be up there. Alana Anthony. And I reckon Myra Wood might get a look in as well. How did I go?
Doesn't get a nickname.
Well, considering the five names are right in front of you, you would be correct. And of course,
that's a hot field.
These five names may not necessarily fill the All-Star 5 positions.
Right.
Because they are separate.
Of course, you need front court and back court. Yep,
correct.
I've got that.
And that the MVP was already sorted throughout the regular season votes. The All-Star 5 goes back out to coaches and captains.
Right.
Where they vote for front court and back court. And there must be a minimum of 2 in
one or the other.
One or the other.
Or a maximum of 3 in one or the other.
Correct.
Right, did I get that right?
Absolutely.
Have we confused the crap out of everyone?
No,
Probably.
they've understood everything.
So there's the nominees for MVP. Lauren Tuplin, Hayley Wind, Ellie Coots, Alana Anthony, Myra Wood, in no particular order. Hot field.
Let's take a look at the All-Star 5 front court.
Okay.
And we might not go through all of them, but there's the list.
So at least 2, maybe 3 of these players are going to make the All-Star 5. Yep. That's the best way to describe it.
Correct.
Take us through them, Craig, quick.
Tuppers, Young, Fitter, Cootsy, Sarah Thompson, Roy Smith, AA, Ebony Baxter, Georgia Howes, and Hayley Wind.
I like it.
And for the backcourt, Andrea Belmonte, Kira Gadsby, Steph Leclerc, Beck Peacock, Cassie Bora, Tori Jackson, Samantha Neal, Beck Hurd, Gemma Simon, Taylor Lee, Myra Wood, and Liv Dell.
It is possible for 3 front court Casey and 2 back court Casey.
It could happen. Could happen. I tell you, one. Could it happen? There's only 2 Casey.
Yeah, 2 front court, 3 back court.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not sure that there's
there's only 2.
There's only 2
players nominated.
I'll tell you what. It's going to be a very tough selection. I know that.
It will.
Let's have a look at the Youth League 2 Women Defensive Player of the Year nominees. Steve.
One player nominated per club.
Yes.
By their club. And obviously that goes into
Votes.
the voting list.
Yes.
And these are our nominees for the Defensive Player of the Year. Beck Peacock from Casey, Abby Chernishoff from Frankston, Ellie Coots, Alana Anthony, and Hayley Wind.
There's some familiar names coming up time and time again. The Youth League 2 Women Coach of the Year nominees, there they are, Craig.
Yauntis from Blackburn, Brad Roof at Casey, Byron Carpenter from Frankston, Jill Appleton at Pakenham, Peter Friend?
Yeah,
Sherbrooke, and Janine Davies from Western Port.
Plenty of mates up there at Sherby, so well done to all of those people who have been nominated. Good luck. September 22 is the night of nights. Let's go to Youth League 2 men, and there are the nominees for MVP.
Bolback, Deng Dut, Athian Manuel, a couple of Collingwood players there. Idan Sharmas, very good season, and Ned Wiedemann from Pakenham.
Good plays, very good. The Youth League 2 men front court nominees.
Manuel Brown, Aaron Frost from Chelsea who stormed home.
Razza.
Correct.
Can Tapp from Collingwood, O'Donovan from Keysey, Brendan Cole from Melton, Wiedemann again, and Luke Helbig.
Good. The Youth League 2 men backcourt nominees, Deng Dut. Collingwood and Craigieburn respectively. Abraham Solano from the Eagles, Jackson Wine, same club, Callum Morgan from Keysey, Adan Sharmas Maccabi, Bowl back from Melton. The tennis player extraordinaire, he's got an unbelievable backhand, has Fernando Rios Rodriguez from Melton, otherwise goes by the name of How do you say it? You just roll your eyes.
Fernando Rios Rodriguez.
There you go, I love that. Lockie Bazic
on the
from
spot.
Mornington, Max Brezic from Mornington, the Belter from Pakenham, and Gabe Evans from Whittlesea. Did Lockie Bazic get in there? How many games did he play?
Correct.
Gee
14,
whiz.
15, I think.
Nice work. Youth League 2 Men Defensive Player of the Year nominees.
Alexander Coco.
Is it
from
Coco or
Collingwood?
Is it Coco or
Coco.
Right.
Brody Nags from Craigieburn.
just never lets up, Nagsy.
Ryan
just
Wells.
never lets up. He's always at you, Nagsy.
Ryan Wells, Murray Myers, Idan Sharmas, and Matt Theobald from Western Port.
Did you get that, Nagsy? Did you get that?
I did,
Okay, fair
yes.
enough.
Press on.
Youth League 2 Men's Coach of the Year nominees.
Nominees: Glenn Eames from Frankston, Manny Hendricks out there at Collingwood,
Ooh.
Tom Carroll,
Surfer.
Craigie Byrne, Craig Adams, Latrobe, Al Westover at Maccabi, and Simo Pagic at Pakenham.
Never heard of El Westo. I tell you what,
Who's he?
very, very good coach. That's a strong coaching lineup right there. Good luck to all of those players and coaches. Let's go to Youth League 1 Women. The MVP nominees are...
Casey Valenti Paella
Ooh,
after
very good.
an incredible back half of the
Very
season.
good.
Tamara Booth,
The
Tegan Tatlock,
Yep.
Carly Sanders,
The Colonel. Did Angus from the
Surely.
Hangers get in?
And-
Surely. Is she up there?
the goat herself.
Oh,
I
right,
think
she's
I've
up
gotten
there.
Steve's notes because Agnes has just written 5 times.
I just had Engo written down 5 times as well. I was hoping she was up there. The Youth League 1 Women Front Court nominees, Craig. Do you remember? There will either be 2 of these players or 3 of these players.
All 3.
Yes.
Chloe Brenjak from Chelsea, Alicia Rosenfeld from Corio, Carly
Does it say
Ashley
Rosenfeld.
Well,
We got
Wow,
you were,
okay.
you were close.
Carly Villeman from Corio, Shona Brooks from Craigieburn, Alan Horsley from Eltham, Carly Sanders, the Colonel from Geelong, Tamara Booth, Chloe Angove, and Michaela Aquilina.
Nice, like it.
Nice finish there.
The Aquilina, I like that. Youth League 1 Women Backcourt nominees.
Van der Velden from Craigie,
Yes.
Byrne, Caitlin Watson, Campbell, Megan Wilson.
Caitlin Watson or Wallace? How good are you two guys
Caitlin
going?
Wallace.
We're saying a lot of names right
My
now.
apologies.
Come on.
Trying to get
They're
through-
on the screen.
Trying to get
They're
through
on the
them quickly. Megan Wilson, Tegan Tatlock, Casey Valenti Paella, Amy Troy, Katie Burns, Zoe Garth, Amelia Velado, so a trio of Keilor stars, Chelsea
Yes.
Branston, and Naomi Stowers.
Let's go to Youth League 1 Women Defensive Player of the Year. The nominees are Caitlin Wallace, Casey Valenti Paella, Adele Rogers, Chelsea Branston, and Michaela Aquilina. Good luck to those players. Coach of the Year nominees.
Cara Jeffers from Camberwell, Debbie Coulson from Craigieburn, Ryan Morris at Keilor, Nathan Gear at McKinnon, and Andrew Seidel at Sunbury.
Good luck, Youth League 1 Men. The nominees for MVP are...
Bailey Kirkman from Hume City, Cody Perry Allenby, and Jared Molnar from Warrandyte, Daniel Herbert from Werribee, and Nathan Baker from Sunbury. A nice 5 there.
Yes.
Big nominees.
Question for you, Steve, without notice. Can we get a tie? We can get a tie, can't we? Not a tie.
You want us
to step up on the show?
Got to wear a tie on the night.
No tie or just a regular tie?
We could get a dual MVP. Can you, or does it go to countback? Or
Correct. No. If they're tied on the same number of votes after all of them have come back,
countbacks to 3s?
dual MVP.
Oh, dual. Okay, fantastic.
Or trio of MVPs. Or
All right.
4
Or it
MVPs.
might be all 5.
Could be all 5.
Youth League 1 Men Front Court nominees.
From Corio Bay, Aaron Ruiz, Josiah King from Geelong, Bailey Kirkman at Hume, Nathan Baker at Sunbury, Brody Townsend at Sunbury, CPA from the Venom, Bowl Jock from Waverley, and Nathan Malloy, another Waverley player.
Nice. Youth League 1 Men Backcourt nominees are Luke Baird from Casey, Liam Allison Ballarat, Zachary Dunmore Ballarat, Sean Atkins from Camberwell, Tommy Moncrief from Camberwell, Cohen Blythe, Corio Bay, Mitch Goodwin, Hume, Kyle Collins, Sunbury, Nathan Marshall, Sunbury, Jared Molnar, Warrandyte, Cody Fredrickson from Waverley, and Daniel Herbert, Werribee. Good luck to those players. Defensive Player of the Year, Youth League 1 Men nominees.
A famous Victorian basketball name, Jack White from Bendigo, but it is not
the Jack White. Well, he is the Jack White.
He is the Jack
He
White.
hasn't gone by any other name, you know that. don't
Mitch
you?
Goiker from Casey, Aaron Ruiz from Corio Bay, Jeremy Ragg from Sunbury, and Bowl Jock from Waverley.
And those lining up for Coach of the Year, Craig.
Out there at Ballarat, Daniel Nags, Justin Boyd at Camberwell, Darren Hindle at Geelong, Lita Townsend, Sunbury, Ilias Pelianis at Waverley, and Dion Jewell at Werribee. That is the best I've ever said his last name.
Palianos or Jewel?
Either one.
I tell you now, if Boydie wins that, if JB from Canberra wins that, he will shout everybody at the awards night one beverage of their choice. Guaranteed.
You know they're included.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll shout anyone a beer as well.
Right, okay. Fair enough. I just got JB out of a hard spot, I think. VYC women. Let's have a look at the nominees for MVP.
Rachel Watson,
Otherwise known as.
the board banger.
Right.
Danielle O'Toole,
Otherwise known as.
the dot.
Right.
Grace Beasley, Meg Rogowskis, and Eliana Bravington. Round out.
Otherwise known as. Eliana Bravington.
I was going to say, you got me there.
VYC women front court. Speaking of Bravington, she is on top of my list here at the moment. Is that right? She one of the nominees? Okay.
Destiny Liu from Altona, Jessica Rarity from Altona, Amelia Smith, Diamond Valley, Leah Santamaggio from Knox Cransburg, and Metcalf from Melbourne. The board banger, once again nominated, Michaela Kewen from Warrandyte and Neodoth Locke.
Great plays there. Very, very good. VYC, yes. VYC women backcourt nominees.
The dot from Bendigo, Dana Lindemann, Altona, Alicia Casey from Bulleen, Flick Hilford from Dandenong, Michaela Peterson and Ivana Vasiljevic from Diamond Valley, Taylor Black, Kilsyth, Rebecca Eddy, Nuttawading, Meg Rogowskis, Sandringham and Grace Beasley from the Falcons.
GB from Waverley. Let's go to VYC Women Defensive Player of the Year. And if you stuff this name up, Craig, I'm telling you. Go.
Hedge from Cranberg
Well
from
done.
Melbourne, Cook from Nunawading, Boardbanger again from Ringwood, and Rogowskis again
Megan
from
Hedge.
Sandy. It's Megan, everyone knows it's Megan.
Well, no, not everybody knows that.
Steve?
Well, I was
Steve
well
stuffed it up
informed.
the whole season.
Well informed once we hit the postseason.
Right,
Thank you.
VYC, it only took you 17, 16 rounds.
Yes.
VYC Women Coach of the Year nominees, Steve.
Randy Shanklin from Altona,
Great
Chad
coach.
Burton from Knox, Nick
Very good
Jackson,
season.
Nuttawading,
Very
Rob
good.
Dealemans
Yes.
from Ringwood, and the championship winning coach Joe Wood from Sandy.
That's a very good lineup, let me tell you. Last but not least, for a Wednesday night, VYC men nominees for the awards this season. MVP. I'm not going to let him say it because he'll clearly try and split these guys up. Steve, if you'd like to take care of business.
Well, we can start out at Kilsyth. Jordan Adnam and Mitch Dillerman.
Good friends they are.
Great friends.
They're good
Best
mates.
buds.
Never
Yes.
said anything else.
Have been nominated together for the MVP. Jordan Gear,
Had a great season.
Shayan Mabubi,
Good player.
and BJ Simons.
And what's his name?
Timothy.
Timothy Simons. VYC men front court nominees, Craig.
From Blackburn, Bull Neop had a great season. Harry Fale at Bulleen, Mark Scherf, Eltham, Xavier Evans, Hawthorn, BJ from Keilor, Jordan Adnam at Kilsyth, Corey Fitters, Knox, Luke Painenberg, McKinnon, Dan Kincalla, Melbourne,
Players.
Cam Bradley, Sherbrooke, and Ali Parker. Ali Bear.
Ali Bear,
Sherbrooke.
like it. VYC men backcourt nominees: Mitch Alush from Keilor, Shane Mabubi from Bulleen, Mitch Barry from Dandenong, Christian Yamuni, Eltham, Mitch Dillmans, Kilsyth, Jordan Gear, McKinnon, Tommy Graham. Can I tell you a story on Tommy Graham in a moment? Tommy Graham from Nunawading, Matty Roberts from Ringwood, Cameron Taylor, Sandringham, and Malik Barr from Sherbrooke.
Tommy Graham.
I was out and about on Sunday, just down at Deakin University. They had their open day down there, and it just packed. Great weather. Had a few of our players down there. Anyway, young man came up, started talking basketball to me. Fantastic young fella, very, very polite and respectful, and had a really good conversation with him. Tommy Graham from Nunawading said he watches the show.
Did you know it was Tommy Graham when you started?
Once he said, "Hi, I'm Tommy Graham from Nunawading," I worked it out. But said all the boys love the show, and of course they're coming off a championship-winning season and hoping that they can keep things rolling into next year. But a very, very polite young man.
He would have mentioned me and the support from me to Nuttawading for sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been a fan of you, actually.
absolutely spent his entire time talking to me about me and didn't mention you once.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not once.
I don't think so. Anyway,
Interesting.
just goes to show you
You
how
must have
close
been
you really
listening.
were to the team.
You must have been listening.
Anyway, he, in all seriousness, very, very fine, upstanding young fella.
Wonderful.
Yep, and it was good to talk basketball with him. VYC Men Defensive Player of the Year nominee, Steve.
Tommy Williams from Blackburn, Shaz Mabubi from Bulleen, Mitch Barry from Dandenong, Sean Clark Eltham, and Ali Bear Parker from Sherbrooke.
And Coach of the Year nominees?
Bulleen, Matt Foster, Ash Arnott at Dandenong, Greg Jeffers from Eltham. If he wins this, he gets a 30-year extension.
It's not going anywhere.
Brooklyn Carey from Keilor, Andrew Cutler at Nunawading, and Brent Andrews at Sherbrooke closes it out.
There you go, big Wednesday night. All the nominees for the awards coming up September 22. Good luck to all of those people. There's some absolute rippers in all of that, and we wish you all the very best.
And I'll tell you what, all those nominees, make sure you let a friend know, or make sure a friend lets you know. Buy a ticket, Big V Awards
yes.
night, bigv.com.au/awards night. Make sure you come along.
And if you can guess all the winners from all of those divisions and all of those positions, put them on the Facebook page, and I might shout you one of those beverages on the night.
Correct.
Did you say they're free?
Yeah, you're not coming though.
Right, okay.
I haven't got a ticket.
Hey, have a great night. Coming up tomorrow night, we're back here doing it all again for all the senior award nominees for the season. Looking forward to that Big VTV 5:30 tomorrow night. We'll see you then.